Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday Morning Board Game Show. I'm Leah Meadows.
I'm Katie.
I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Will, and I gotta admit that I'm pretty excited to be back in the house. Even though this is my house, I feel like I've missed several of our last live playthroughs. I'm excited to be here for our Saturday Morning Board Game Show. We got a bunch of stuff that we're gonna be playing for you guys. Let us know if you're already in the comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Would love to know who all is watching us out there. But as we get started, let me give you guys a quick rundown of what we're going to be talking about in the show. Especially, I want to give a shout out to some of our sponsors for the episode. This episode specifically is sponsored by IV Studios. They're the creators of Moonrakers. They've got a couple of new expansions that are coming to Kickstarter very soon. July. I think we might be peeking at some of those today in the episode. We're also going to be playing with BG Shield, one of our other sponsors. They are the ones who party-proof your games with a little application swab, and I think we've got some fun tests we're going to do for that one. And then we're going to be doing a game from the Op that's coming up in just a second. And we got one other sponsor, which is the Good Game Company. We're going to be playing their game Fuzzy Logic at the end of the episode. I think you can kind of play along at home with that one, along with maybe several other games that we're doing today as well. Finally, we're going to be doing a giveaway too. So we've got 2 books that we have gotten in the mail. We're going to be talking about those just a little bit on the show, and we're going to be giving away those to some of our live viewing audience. So be sure to be commenting and chatting and interacting with us. We love hanging out and talking with you guys, and we want to be able to give you guys some fun stuff at the end of the show. We also have one more announcement, so stick around till the end because we've got a fun event coming up later this summer, fall.
Two announcements.
All kinds of announcements. It's going to be an exciting day. All right, I think we're pretty much ready to hop over to the table where a bunch of people are ready to play a game.
Hey, welcome to the table.
Yes, today we're looking at Venn from the Op. Now, we actually already have a playthrough video of this on our channel, and I did a how to play video which will be going live next week. So Venn can be played 2 ways, competitive team versus team, but we're not doing that. We are doing the cooperative version where we all play together, and Kevin is our first clue giver. He drew a card that has numbers on it, and the numbers correspond to the different words on the chart, and he needs to get us to guess those words, but all he has are very strange pictures and a Venn diagram. So Jonah, have you played this one?
I have.
Okay, and Sarah's played it. We have all played. Basically, each circle is going to correspond to one of his 3 words. Oh, he's starting. So, and then we have the intersections, which would be the picture applies to more than one word. Normally in this version we'd have a timer, but we're gonna forgo the timer for this show. And we can discuss what we think. There's fruit there, maybe fruit. Magical, fragile, helpful. What's over there?
I'm not exactly sure what this
With
picture
a
is.
heart and light.
Yeah, I'm not exactly
Peace?
sure what
Is
that
it
is.
peaceful?
It doesn't look very peaceful.
doesn't look
Looks
peaceful.
kind of dark.
Magical?
Could be magical.
Oh, and he can cover it with something else.
Okay, it wasn't magical.
Maybe peaceful?
Entertain.
That does look peaceful now.
Yeah.
Because he's sleeping.
dogs.
Any Venns?
With a glass of wine.
Let's see. So
we
he's saying
definitely
this
want
one
fruit,
goes between
Right?
these
We definitely
two.
want fruit for
Is
this
there
one.
anything tropical or
A
plain
magical
fruit?
walk? No.
Hold, little, empty, entertaining, peace, rough,
Entertaining, maybe?
entertaining.
They look like
Is
he's
there
doing a trick. He's
any
on
helpful,
vacation,
fragile,
maybe?
hold, little.
Rough, fruit, plain.
We've got wine.
So we
We've got
definitely have
things to drink
food.
over here twice. I think this one's got to be fruit. It's
Yeah,
just
it's-
peanut.
that's
okay,
fruit.
so we're on the same page. We got two drinks.
Hopeful, fragile, magical, walk, hold, little, empty, entertaining, maybe. Oh, peace.
Oh, maybe magical.
Magical.
That's magical.
That is
right?
definitely magical.
Okay.
You
We
got
have a unicorn and a dragon head.
And what do we got going down here? What do we think?
Maybe entertaining. I don't know.
They have patterns here. We think the fruit goes with that. Rough sculptures. We have a motel. Both of these are kind of tropical. Is there anything tropical?
No, there's no tropical.
fruit. Oh, and a scary
Ooh.
boat.
Rough?
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Rough.
it is rough.
Rough?
Rough
Maybe it's
seas
rough.
and rough like
Textures?
textures. So we think fruit, rough.
Magical?
Helpful, fragile, magical, walk, hold, little, empty, entertaining, peace, rough, fruit, plain. Normally we'd have a 2-minute timer and he would have to be done.
Whatever.
I say let's do it.
Let's do it.
guess.
Let's do it.
All right,
Let's guess.
so we say Venn, and that ends the round. We basically the next 3 words we say are our guesses, and Kevin will reveal how well we did. You all can put your guesses in the. Let's see. Has anyone been guessing? We should have told them to guess.
Yes, go ahead and guess. What do we think we got here?
Well, maybe we'll do one more round of this, and
Yeah, there
you
we
all
go.
can
You
guess
all
during
guess for
that
us.
round.
All right. I think we got fruit.
Fruit. Rough.
Rough.
And
Magical.
Fruit, rough, and magical.
2 of the 3.
Two of
Alright,
the
you
three.
reveal the thing.
It was fruit, rough, and fragile.
Fragile.
So that's why I
Oh,
had
like
the
the
cup,
glass?
the glasses, and I'm sorry, the last one I didn't really see the magical, but this had the fragile heart at the beginning. Then I was like, those are the things I tried to get you to focus on, were the cups. And none of you were
fragile.
saying fragile, so I was like, well, the unicorn sounded kind of fragile, but then I didn't see magical, so you're.
So I didn't
Okay.
pull the score pieces
But that's-
out, but there would
have
normally
2
be.
points.
All right,
2
how are we doing on
points.
time? Do we want to
do
do
one quick
more?
one.
We'll do another one.
We'll switch out. Oh, yep, double-sided. We'll switch out the words.
Who wants to do it?
Who wants to be the clue giver?
Not me.
I'll
I'll,
go.
Sarah can do it.
I'll go.
Okay.
Sarah's.
Did you get a card?
She's gonna draw a number card. You all, once she starts putting things down, can guess
want a new
in the
number card,
comments
go for it.
of what you think the words are. So definitely play along with us. The words are painful, quick, smart, metal, down, foot, machine, stout,
What's
leader,
stout?
Stout is
risky,
tough.
exposed.
With these cards?
Yeah,
sparkling.
Stout is tough.
And you'll be able to see them when we go down to the other
Hopefully she
camera.
has foot.
When we played the round before, there was a word on there that was really tough.
I
I don't
know.
remember what it was, but I was just like, how
are you gonna do that?
Yeah, how am I gonna do it?
Okay, Sarah's putting something down.
All right, that could be
Risky.
risky. I like risky.
Risky.
Yeah.
Exposed.
Or exposed. Risky or exposed. Oh, that's strong. Do we have anything strong?
We have stout, leader.
Oh, he could be a leader.
Yep. I guess it could be stout.
He could be sparkling.
It's very sparkly.
Could
This
be
is where
sparkling.
we'll need hopefully some.
We need that unicorn.
If you need to, you can
And the nice
grab
thing
another
is
stack.
if we start like saying like, oh, we really think this is sparkling, and it's not the right thing, she can cover it up. Because you guys weren't saying fragile, so I kept trying to say like new ones, and you guys weren't getting rough. So I saw, oh, the rough seas.
Right.
So I put that
was
over
helpful.
rough on that one. So.
It just happened to have a
Alright.
orange.
know.
Yes. Oh, it's a kitty.
Okay.
Okay.
With painful, quick, smart, metal, down, foot.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Venn. Risky. I like risky then. For that.
Could it be foot? I don't know.
Well, it's definitely foot.
Foot.
Definitely foot.
Okay.
Foot. Risky.
Yep.
Maybe sparkling.
Maybe. I'm gonna check and see.
What are people saying?
Now these are a little behind. We have exposed, lots of metal, strong for leader, stout, or sparkly.
We agree with you.
Stout means bulky in body,
Oh.
not
Bulky
just
in
a
body.
reference to ale.
Perfect.
Right? But
We didn't know that before.
no.
Up to this point.
Okay.
Okay.
This
we're
is
gonna
not stout.
Yep. We're
Okay.
gonna come off stout.
It's not.
Painful.
Oh, it could still be leader though.
Quick,
Could be leader.
smart,
I do like leader.
or metal.
Or metal.
Because he had
would
like the. Technically, you're not allowed to look at the old ones, but there was the metal.
Right.
There was a lot of
Dumbbell.
metal. All right.
All right. Well, we have 1 minute left, and then we're going back to the couch.
Painful, quick, smart, metal, down.
there we go.
Definitely foot. I think we're definitely going foot. We're thinking
Risky. And what do you guys leader? All right, Venn.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh. That's okay.
Nice.
So we're saying foot, risky.
leader.
Sounds good.
I want to say metal on that one, but they say leader.
What does everybody say? More metal. All right. Answer is foot, risky, and leader.
Yay!
Good job.
Love it. Good job. Good job.
I was waiting for it to be metal.
I found a crown, so I thought that's a good thing. Here I was like, oh, military. This is risky.
Military. Yeah. Well, that is Venn. If you want a full playthrough, check it out on our channel. Back to the couch.
Hey, so we're over here at the couch with Hidden Leaders by BFF Games. This is a game where you have a secret goal, and those goals may or may not overlap with other people, and we're going to be moving these little tokens by playing cards. Each faction, so each card has 2 factions listed on it, and each faction has their own winning conditions. So you're trying to get one of your factions to win at the end of the game. The undead is probably the easiest one to win with, because you will win. The undead faction will win if both of the tokens are in the black section of the board. They can be anywhere in the black section, but as long as they're both there, the black faction will win. Going down next would be the blue faction, which is the water folk, and they're going to win only if both of them are not in the black, and if they're either on the same spot or if they're within 1 spot of each other. It doesn't matter which one's ahead, but they need to be very close to each other and not both in the black. All right, so if
I think they can be in the black still, right? Or no?
No, because then the black faction will win if they're both in the
true,
black.
correct, yeah.
One can be in the black.
Because you go in the order of
right.
the card.
So you do, yeah. So black faction will win if that is at all the case. So you go down in order to see who the winner is. So if neither black nor blue wins, red can win if the red token is at least 2 ahead of the green. Doesn't matter where they are on the board. They could be down here or up here, but they have to be at least 2 steps ahead or more. And then so if red doesn't win, then green wins if the green is ahead of the red by 2 steps. And that can be anywhere on the board as long as they're not both in black.
So at the beginning of the game, we were each given our own secret hidden leader, and that is going to tell us what our goals are to attempt to achieve in the game. We're also given a hand of cards that we're going to be playing with, and they have different opportunities, abilities to move the tokens on your turn. So
Let's do maybe some
start?
other things to mess it up. Okay, so you get dealt this 5. You're going to have 1 secret faction member that you can put underneath as a face down player. And then that is basically...
Oh, that was the extra card.
So because you can have either of your factions win and then still potentially win, you kind of choose that as your like go-to, because the actual winner of the game is determined by whose faction won. So depending on what Will's got there, I'm going to peek at it.
Sure.
It's black and blue. So if black wins... I also am rooting for black.
Oh, secrets.
If I
You're not supposed to know
have
that.
more black faction members than Will does,
At the end
and
of the
black
game.
wins, I am the winner. Like, we're both working towards the same goal of getting black to win, but I had more faction members, I'm going to win the game.
If she had more.
Oh, well, it was a good example. So anyway, so that's how you'll do it. You take a turn by playing a card. So you can play one of your faction members that's in your hand. So I would, for example, play this Modest Monster Slayer, and I can take a card from down here, which is where you restock your characters, and then I can play it like I had just played it this turn. All right, and so it goes into my party's hand. So now I got 2. The end of the game is triggered when one person has 7 face-up characters.
And that's based on your player count. They've got different cards.
Right,
that you
so this
swap
is a
out
3
for.
or 4 player game.
Right, if we were playing a different number, we would have a different.
Yeah, so it tells you depending on how many players are playing. So then I would play this one. If I do that, they both start here. I can move them like this,
One
and then
one, yeah.
exchange one card with another person. But I can't do that part because nobody else has a face-up character. So then I would refill my hand from here, or could draw a random one off the top. I'll go ahead and take this one.
If it has the skull on it, it's usually a good grab.
Well, if that's one of the
If
factions
that's your
you're
goal,
going
right,
for.
yeah, exactly. So then, yeah, we just continue
then-
around the table doing that same thing. Liam will
Yeah.
play a card, we move the tokens.
And then I'll discard, and it's Liam's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna play this card, the Vegetarian Shark Guard.
Nice.
So that's 2+ and or. It's
Yeah, so
2
you
of
can
them,
move-
Or,
yeah.
I can move either of them too, or both of them.
Yeah, so let's see what he does. Which goal are you trying to achieve?
I
I mean, don't tell us, but but we'll be able to tell based on this. If he keeps
Okay.
them together, then we know he's trying to go for the ocean. If
Okay,
he-
I think I'm just gonna move this one.
Oh,
too.
moving the green ahead.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then do I get to pick a new one?
Yes, you get to pick one of the new ones here, out of the tavern, so to
I'll
speak.
pick this one.
And then this. And I believe your Shark Guard had another ability, and that is to discard
Discard
one
one.
face-up.
For another player.
Yeah, which would be mine, because...
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll discard this one.
Oh, he's not trying to go for those skulls.
All right.
So that's how the game produces and what's the word I'm looking for? Progresses. Everybody takes a turn. They play. Once someone has 7 cards out in front of them, then you check the board to see if they're both in the black and if I won. And then everybody reveals their hidden leader to see which team they're on. And then you reveal all of your cards that are in your tableau plus your face down ones.
Yeah, there are cards that will add more to your face down cards, and there are cards that will flip over face down cards. So you can unexpectedly end the game by flipping over something when you ordinarily wouldn't have. So you have to really be on your toes with this game.
And something else crazy that happens is you end up playing your really powerful cards because you get them and you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
stack those puppies in the black. And then all of a sudden, like 2 turns later, somebody else played their cards and now you're back over here.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot of push and pull. You kind of want to have, it's tempting to just stack all of the one icon that you're going for at the end of the game, but there's a really decent chance that they don't win and somebody else does, and so having a
Yeah.
variety,
Yeah.
there's a lot of strategy and choices in there.
Right.
That
Is this game good for accidental cheating?
Probably.
I'm sure that happens.
I could work on it. I don't know. That's a great question.
You need to work on it?
I mean, if the people want to know, what am I supposed to do? I don't know that it would be because you are, everything is pretty visible.
It's
for the
very
most part.
easy. Yeah, it's very easy to see what people can do and what they should be doing with their cards. You
If you're
should be
paying
able to
attention.
read them.
Yeah, it's pretty
Um,
straightforward.
Did we have
Right.
any other comments? I saw a bunch of people tuning in from Pennsylvania. Thank you guys. Welcome everybody. A lot of people commenting and excited this morning. Any new games you're looking forward to playing? Who's out there looking for new games? We are the place for it. All right, I think that's it for us at the table. Let's head back to. No, can't do it. I'm at a table. That's why it's so hard.
Oh,
We're back here already. Thanks, Will. We're talking about a new game coming out called Connec Team.
And this is from Grr.
From Grr Games, but it's a division of Asmodee.
Yes.
So,
So this is, if you're familiar with the game Medium, this kind of has a similar idea where you're trying to make a single word connection with a teammate.
Oh wait, am I supposed to come over there?
Will's like,
I feel like this game has my name on it. Hold on.
Will is coming. Coming, Will. Okay.
you can.
Come on in.
I'll lean it.
Slide.
All right, with 4 players, we only get 6 cards each. So everyone give,
Any card.
We have 5 now.
oh,
With
with
5
5
players, it's
players,
probably even different.
5 cards each. So
Here, I'm
1,
just gonna
2,
give you-
3, 4,
Here, have some
5.
cards.
That's a lot. All right.
All right. So this game is played in 2
1, 2, 3,
phases.
4, 5.
Kevin and I have played this. The rest of the table has not.
No
so
idea
they
what's going
are
on.
learning as I teach.
Just play. We'll start.
and you all
Planning
can
on-
play
Pink
along.
card.
Yes. That's okay.
So this game is played in 2 phases. In this first phase, we are going to go around and play every single card one by one.
Okay.
So there's no guessing happening till all the cards have been
So
played.
start playing.
So I am going to lay a card down. Vehicle. The next player can either add to this or can start a new connection.
I'm gonna start a new connection. You're
Once-
trying. Yeah, go.
Yeah,
for it.
once all the cards are laid down, any single cards will be removed and any groups of cards will stay, and then you're going to try to make a connection.
Like medium, you're trying to guess a one-word clue.
Can I put it on either side?
Yeah.
And does
It
side
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And it's my turn.
Yep. A small
Small.
vehicle. Small vehicle.
Can I add one too?
Yeah, you can have as many as you want.
Now, we're only going to get 1 point per grouping. So if we put them all on one, it's still only worth 1 point. So you do want lots of groups.
Small
It is
is a
a
vehicle.
it is
Ooh, a festive event.
a festive event. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. I'm excited about this. I already like the game.
I'm going to start a new one with
Ooh, I like
cinema.
it.
I'll add hero to that.
Oh, uh-oh.
And I'll add imaginary to that.
Ooh.
And I'll do
like
a.
that. One thing about the clue.
Can we rearrange like this?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. It's 3
Doesn't
words
matter.
together.
It's 3 words.
Sarah knows what I'm talking about.
It's still helpful to put them in a certain
I
order.
understand what you're saying,
Right.
but
I know what you're
one.
talking about.
In the second
Do I?
in the second phase, we're gonna go one by one, and someone's gonna choose a grouping and connect with the player on their left, and then count 3, 2, 1, and they have to say a word.
And they can't
Oh.
say any of the
So-
words can't be in there. So if there's a word that says bedroom, you can't say bed in the clue.
Okay.
But you can be
How
like,
long can we go into? When does that happen?
we have to get to play all our cards.
We're
I
playing
think it's
all our
Sarah's turn.
cards.
I'm gonna start a new one.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna start a new row up here.
Close to the fire.
Close to the fire.
Wow. All right. I'm also gonna start a new one with sport,
I can do celebrity.
celebrity.
Celeb and sport.
Together. Yep.
Oh, interesting. Uh-oh.
Right?
You can start a new category or add.
I'll add
Okay.
to this one.
A colorful
Colorful.
festive plant event. Okay.
Pulled me out of it, but okay. Let's go with that.
Oh, an imaginary cinema hero jungle. I have
Judge.
Jungle.
Jungle?
jungle. I got a couple that could go with that.
A couple is the problem, but I figured to narrow it down from any imaginary superhero cinema movie.
Imaginary though.
It-
I think I'm in there.
They're all
guess
imaginary, right?
No, some jungles are more imaginary than other jungles.
Yes.
Oh, I'm ready.
Painful close to the fire. All right.
I'm gonna add fantastic creature to
Ooh.
that.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh. I'm gonna add a new one. Artistic.
Could that be seen? That can't be seen.
Sorry. We will.
This can all go as a group.
Get scrunched.
Yeah,
Artistic.
scrunch 'em.
I'll put light
Okay. Okay.
to that.
Okay.
Any celebrities?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm not ready. Unfortunately. I feel like this is a specific thing. I don't know what that thing's name is.
We can you,
I mean-
in your comments start guessing.
Right, give
Start
us-
guess- but we're not looking, so start
Yeah,
guessing
I'm not
on what
looking
you
yet.
think some of these are.
Oh boy.
Put your finger up if you know.
Sarah's adding to it, or starting a new one.
We're starting a new one.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, you get down to the words, it's like this really doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
So you can just do a single
You
and
do like-
it'll
It
get
just go
white.
away.
Ah.
Yeah.
It just will go away.
A group has to be 2 or more cards.
Gonna do
This we can see all this area.
Yeah.
soft.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I want to know who Ryan, so that I
feel
know
like I've got, like,
how many
4
guesses we got at home.
Good.
Easy.
Good.
And when I'm saying easy, I'm assuming you guys.
Right. That's fine.
Is this?
Uh,
Can we ask questions
Games.
before we go?
That's easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm adding a new category. It's technology.
I'm putting precious with soft.
Ooh. Ooh.
Soft, precious. Didn't help me narrow down any.
Well, oh, 2 cards left.
Artistic Light Games?
I don't know who added that.
Artistic Light Games. I had Artistic and Light.
I never think the same way you do it, ever.
I don't know.
Fragile. Okay.
Soft,
That's fine.
precious,
Is this your last card, Sarah?
fragile. Technology is here by itself.
I'm enjoying this.
I will do this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's fine.
That's okay.
All right, so Melissa, now what happens? So now this technology goes away
Right.
because everything else has a group of 2 or more.
Turn order. Who do we want to go first?
Me and you will go first. Since we've
So
done-
it's my turn.
it's your turn.
Because you always go to the player to your left, and then next turn Kevin will choose something
Okay.
to do with, and then you two will link, and then you'll choose a category, and you two will link.
Got it.
All right, so I need to pick one of these
I mean, I got a
categories.
couple. I don't know if we're going to be on the same boat. but
Easy
I've got,
peasy.
I at least have words in mind for them. That's where you got to start when you're playing
I
medium.
have 2 in mind for this. I don't know which one
Just do
Kevin
the
will
easy
go.
one. You got it.
I'm gonna go this one.
That's right.
Alright.
If we get this wrong,
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Dragon.
oh,
Dragon and Phoenix were the 2 words that I was trying to go. I thought because of painful and dramatic, that's why I went dragon. So those
Okay.
get all wiped
I'm
away.
sorry,
We don't get
guys.
any
I was on
points.
board for
No,
dragon.
well, we got them all
Dragon
right.
was in the comments.
Dragon is the
Oh,
correct
okay.
answer. Good
I
job,
picked
everyone
Phoenix.
else.
I'm
Which
doing
one
small
am I?
Asia vehicle.
Oh boy.
Right. It's like, do you do this or do you do this?
Here, let's do it.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, okay,
We
so
got it.
we all have
Small
these
Asia
cards.
vehicle. Yeah.
If
tell me
someone
about
thinks
these.
they're in trouble and someone else thinks they know
No.
what the connection would be, you can turn your card over and then 3 people,
Add to the.
Oh.
Go
I
into
definitely think we
the
gotta wait.
guess.
This is
You gotta wait
Three-
on that.
3 people can go into
And
the
2 of them
guess
have to be
and
correct.
just 2 people
okay.
have to
You do
match.
2 out of 3. I like it. The little lightning bolt jumping in there.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Smart
Prius.
Ah.
Oh.
Prius and smart car.
I was going Honda or Corn.
I was doing.
Wow. All right,
Yeah.
Jonah.
We're close.
No points.
I need some points. So,
Okay.
Will, let's just knock this one out.
Oh,
This one out.
Cinema Jungle Imaginary Hero.
Oh no.
I mean,
Oh
I
no.
think I got one. I hope it's right.
Oh no.
Does anybody else want
3,
to
2, 1. Black
Jumanji.
Panther.
Ah.
Black
What'd you say?
Panther and
Black Panther.
Jumanji.
Oh, that's
on with your Jumanji.
No.
Thank you.
The answer is Tarzan.
Tarzan. No, it's
It is.
No.
I was.
Tarzan is not a hero.
Real.
We had
Tarzan's
Tarzan
not-
and Jumanji.
Oh, we went home.
Black Panther?
They used their lightning bolt.
That's good.
Black Panther was good.
Cinema, Black Panther.
Yes.
That's good. All right, we haven't got any points,
Imaginary
guys.
Jungle?
Jumanji is literally like a board game.
No.
So I should have
Wakanda
forgave.
forever.
Shut it out of it.
Validate 3 plus 2. 3 players do it, and they.
Yes. Oh, we didn't mention that there
You have
are
bonus
goals.
cards.
Yeah, what were those?
We already missed
We
that.
missed that one. We didn't get that first connection of the game. There's still possibility that we do 2 connections in a row, and then if 3 players go in and they're all right, then it's basically
Well,
more
no,
points.
you just need 2 of them to be right.
Okay.
Instead of 3.
Games.
Because validating
All
is
right,
just.
Will.
Oh, it's
You
me?
and Sarah.
Oh goodness, I have to do it with
Sorry,
Sarah.
Jonah.
Yep.
It,
We were so.
Jumanji, we have to
I
do a
have
board
to
game.
do it.
Or we have to save.
Sorry, I should have
game or
put games
something.
on that.
Yeah, if
this
that- then it
changed
would've been
when they
Jumanji.
added other things.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a?
I can't believe that you didn't say Black Panther.
I can't believe you said Black Panther. It's Jumanji. This is
It had no game over that. Jumanji is a board game.
No, it's a jungle. It's an imaginary jungle.
No, it's not. It's a
This
board
show
game.
is a board game.
No.
Shit was a board game. All right, well, pick a group.
Ah.
Okay.
All right, you and Sarah look at each other.
Plant colorful event.
Festive.
Go with-
Does anyone want
Go
to jump in?
generic-y.
I'm not jumping in
It's
that.
not. It's not the same answer.
Well, no, someone
she
else
flipped
flips
it.
theirs to
Oh,
join
somebody
in.
else flips theirs.
I'm not
before
joining that.
before
I'm
these
not
were in here,
joining
let me
it.
just tell you what the answer was because it was obvious.
You can't say
It was
that.
can't
your-
do-
It's not that answer anymore. It was Arbor Day. That's your day. That's like your holiday. Your plant festive, made in Nebraska. If you didn't guess that, you were wrong. Now we're doing colorful.
Could have still,
Wow, I'm
could have
definitely
still
out.
been Arbor Day.
Could have still been Arbor Day.
Still
It was
could've-
it. You weren't going to say Arbor Day.
I can't get in at all.
I'm trying.
This one
Arbor
seems
Day-
so easy to me as well. but
Okay,
don't know.
I want to do it with you. I'm
You
ready.
can't.
But
You
we can't
can't.
do that way.
You
Gotta
could
get out.
have. You could have done that one.
I
but
could
you-
not if he picked the one that was not Black Panther.
Okay.
We need you guys in the comments to give us festive plant colorful event.
I have a guess. I don't know if people will.
I have a guess as well.
I do too.
You have to go with Sarah.
I'm
You have to
trying.
join in.
I'm not joining in.
Get it wrong.
I don't figure out.
I have.
Join in, Melissa.
I'll
Melissa's
join
joining
just
in.
case.
Here we go. 3-way finger connection.
3, 2, 1.
Christmas. Oh!
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Oh, man.
So not okay.
Guess what's more than
So this is how the game is actually played.
Holy is a great answer too.
I thought about holy.
You
but
take
I-
one of the cards and it goes in the box.
It's
and
worth.
first
Flip
point.
it over. Flip it over.
It's like we
it's worth
are
a point,
married.
and then we validated a 3-player connection, so you get another point.
Boom.
Yes.
2 points.
For our first point.
Crushing it.
All right, Sarah, picking one of the last 3 here.
Okay. Artistic light games.
I mean, there's.
Melissa, what were you thinking?
I got one.
Or you can join in.
You
I'm
can join
ready.
in.
All right, Will's joining in. Sarah, just join. Put your
Come
finger
on,
in
me
that.
and Melissa
Okay.
got this.
Oh, there's
Okay, we'll do
like.
this one.
No.
Okay.
Sarah also, this should be an easy one for Sarah.
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know either.
3. You have to say it again.
3, 2, 1.
Sagrada.
Saying it louder is not.
But I feel like we all said the same one though.
You said Sagrada. I said Murano. You said.
I don't even know what I said.
I said it loud enough that I
I thought
implanted Sagrada in her
All right,
mouth.
Melissa.
Sagrada was also the right answer. Did anybody else answer that in the comments?
Oh, so Sarah, is it Sarah's turn?
No, I just-
Literally
Okay, so
lights
Melissa, you're picking one of those
shining
two.
through Sarah's window.
that is.
I'll do this
I
one.
thought it was light as in not hard.
That's what I also was
No, lights way better.
thinking.
It also helped that I was looking at Sagrada, but we're gonna
The
that's it.
light games could have been party games, but that's not usually artistic.
All right.
Right,
I
lights
have way
artistic.
more points than 2.
We're
I'm so
not good at that.
disappointed in this.
Jonah, are you joining
I
in
think
on
I
this
already
one?
used
Sure.
my thing,
Okay.
right?
I have
You
no-
flip it over.
I don't know. I don't have a guess on this.
Oh no.
Oh, whoa. No.
3, 2, 1. Wrestling.
Boxing. Oh.
I said wrestling. You
I
said
said
boxing.
boxing.
I was going with boxing.
What did you say?
I said The Rock.
The Rock.
It's a celebrity who is a wrestler
and
is heavy.
Ah.
I thought it was Shaq. He's like the heaviest celebrity.
Obviously boxing.
It's,
Boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing came to mind.
We're not winning any points.
I don't know. I thought wrestling, since they do like the whole big show and they have all of
Soft,
the.
precious,
This is
fragile.
still a good answer. Still
Good
a
luck,
good
you
answer.
two. Soft, precious, fragile.
In the comments, wrestling was
No
one of the
clue.
guesses.
Ah,
No
she's
clue.
cheating over
No
there.
clue.
What game?
Is anybody gonna join in on this one? Sarah?
Are we
Soft
allowed to join more?
presses.
Like-
No, you flip your
Sarah,
thing
just
over
join in on
once
this
you've
one.
joined. Soft,
This
precious.
is soft, precious, and
Good
fragile.
luck.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Infant.
Unicorn.
Newborn?
We
She
say
said
infant and
I said
baby.
I think
Oh,
it's the
taking
same.
that.
Same-
Taking
same-
that.
They're like, we're gonna take it.
Yes, same,
What'd you say?
same thing.
Unicorn.
Oh, you? Okay.
Soft, precious, and fragile.
Fragile, fragile unicorn.
So I didn't have a clue. I just guessed something that was.
So someone was asking, what are we playing? We're playing Connect Team.
That's
It
fun.
is spelled kind of.
There's no
Weird.
T
Odd.
at the end of connect.
Yes.
Neck.
We got 3 points, which is terrible.
So there's a little chart on the
We
back.
didn't even make the bottom. We made the bottom.
You are certainly coming from a different planet with opposing cultures and manners.
Love
We
it.
were all the same
I thought
team.
we were friends.
All right, sorry, we went a little long on that one. Going back to the couch quickly.
Hey, so we're over here with Tall Tales. It's Empasat. Did I say that right? Empasat games. Okay, we got you set up on the side.
I'm on the other side. Oh, run around.
All right, she's running around the couch. You should flip over the side of the chair.
I can't do that.
Okay. This is a collaborative storytelling game.
Ooh.
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting with a quest card and a prompt. And we are going to all write a basic intro to what our story is going to be about.
Okay.
And then we will exchange papers. And then from there, we'll read them out and we'll all secretly vote for who we think is the best. And then, well, it'd be by number, however it was read out. And then whoever's first part of the story wins, then gets, well, you get points based on a couple of different factors, but then that person gets to choose the next parts for the next story, the next prompts. So, as an example, our quest would be, who or what annoys the people here and how? Okay?
Oh.
What an interesting thing.
Answering weird things in a game that should be easy.
Yes. For example, this would be what we're starting with. This is our visual prompt for the story. I'm going to show everybody over here real fast. Unusual. Unsure of what it is. It could be it could be kind of anything almost. But the first part of our story is this quest, and we need to kind of write down in 3 minutes, only using the first side of the paper. You cannot go to the back side. You write down a quick prompt or a quick story outline guided by
Those things.
who annoys the people who live here and how are they annoying.
Interesting.
Who or what annoys the people
Out
here.
of that.
I already know the answer to this, and I think it's super obvious. The fact that there are so many stairs.
Yeah. That was gonna be mine. Stairs with birds flying.
And no handrails. But anyway, you would write this down, and then we'd all switch papers and read them out, and then we would secretly vote. So this plays up to 12 people.
Wow.
You can play with a lot. But then you'd vote, and let's say maybe I voted for number 3. So 1 through 3, we would vote. Whoever's was number 3, so whoever's story gets voted for gets 1 point per person who voted for them.
Okay.
If you voted for the winning story, you get 1 point.
Nice.
So that's how it would go. And then that next round, you would choose, let's say I won. You get to draw 3 of these prompts, and then there's a round 1 here where you would draw 3 of these superlatives. And say if I won that round, I would then choose 2 of these things. So one of the prompts and one of the superlatives. So maybe I chose the most underwhelming scheme. And then part of it, and this has to be included in the story, and it would be as all noble souls know. So we'd have to use those 2 things in the next part of the story somehow, building off of the setup for the quest.
Nice.
And we do the same thing. You go through 3 rounds. I should say the first round is just building the idea of the story. It's more like a practice round and just determines who gets to choose those things. So then we do that. Then there's a second round of stuff, and then a third round. And at the end, you have your whole story, which hopefully, because it's collaboratively built, would be really fun and exciting to read. And then you would find out who is the best storyteller by who has the most points.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's the basic game of how to play. There's lots of story art plots here that really help. Yeah, that to kind of kick off your story and to imagine the world that you're building your story around.
Cool.
So this part you don't know until you begin the game, but then you use those story prompts. I've kind of played unofficial type games, kind of like this. I did this like in college and high school where you'd like try to write out stories. Not ever quite like this, and probably you'd get some really neat stories coming out of this. I know it'd be fun to play with Ryan because he actually is really good at this type of thing. He makes some very interesting stories. So that is Tall Tales by Impasant. So check that out if you are interested. And we're going back over to the table.
All right, so we're at the table. We've got a game out that we're going to show you how to play in just a second. Ouch, from DeVere Games. We've also got our sponsor, BG Shield, out on the table. Now, typically during the episode, we'll like pour some barbecue sauce on a board game and smear it in. I thought we'd try something a little bit different today, so I'm going to set it up real quick. And we'll test it in just a second. We'll let it go through the course of the show. I've got 2 random just cardboard tokens from a prototype game that we had. I'm going to take the number 6 and the number 1. Pay attention, this is the magic trick. And I'm going to dab just a little bit of this toxic, you should probably wear gloves and a mask stuff on here, I've been told. But it's literally just a quick application on all sides. Rub my hands on my jeans so I don't get whatever. Yeah. And then we'll give it a second to dry while we explain this game. But we're going to drop them in this cup of water, see how they hold up over the course of the next 20 minutes or whatever. This is supposed to party-proof your games. I think you can find it on their website, bgshield.com. I think they also sell this on the BGG store. So if you're on the BGG store, you should be able to find it there as well. And thank you guys for sponsoring the episode. Let's talk about Ouch. Now, I think we've all played it, maybe?
I played.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the game, basically, we are trying to get a collection of cactuses. Cacti? Is that the plural?
No.
And on your turn, all you have to do is you have to pick one. When you pick one, you have to pick from a specific side, though, because you don't want to get the thorns, thistles, what are they called? Thorns?
Yeah.
In your hand. Yeah. You have a little bit of a clue, judging by the top of the card, as to how many flowers you might gain if you correctly pick it. However, you also risk more sides being covered in thorns. So I'm going to go for red. Red's actually a powerful card at the end of the game. It'll give you bonus points. I'm going to pick from the bottom. Yeah, I'm in there.
It.
The thorns you can see are at the top, so I didn't get hit, so I get to keep that one. And then Joni gets to draw.
Let's do it.
I might have gotten another turn.
Wah, 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 wah.
Already pinched. New card comes out, and then just leave him.
And then you're gonna score points by how many like different kinds of flowers you have.
Yeah, at the end of the game, you'll score points for total flowers. And then, oh, you got it. Do 2-sided one. If you get pricked on a red one, you have to discard a card, which is terrible.
Unless it's your first card.
I'm just going for easies here again. I got 1 flower yellow, got it, add to my tableau.
Easy.
Wah, wah.
Correct again.
Ouch. I think you are supposed to say ouch.
Ouch.
When you get pinched.
I got it.
Oh, and he got the,
fox.
whatever the thing's name is, the Fennec. Which means if I... No, Fennec gets to go again.
I get it again.
Yeah.
I get to go again. I think I'll go for
If he gets pinched, he loses them both.
I'll go for this one.
Oh!
No.
If you have the most reds at the end of the game, you also win.
Points.
I'm just going
You don't win.
slow and steady here. You don't win, that's true. You get a bonus of like 5 points, I think.
Snake.
Haha. So
Snake
now,
no. Oh yeah.
if
If
Liam
I get
gets
it
ouched,
then he gets it.
He
then
gets
I
to
get
snag
the
it.
card.
Okay, I'll go for here.
Didn't get ouched.
Of course not.
I got purple, yellow. I'm gonna go for blue. Got it. Going big red.
Oh, I lost them both.
Ah, the worst.
Both
Wah,
reds.
wah, wah, wah.
I'll go.
What do I got left? I got one more color. No, I got them all.
I'll go for this one. Yes.
And so you just keep playing until you go through the game. There's only those 2 special ones, so if you get the Fennec, you do get a second turn, but if you fail, you got to discard. If you get the Snake, you get the next guy's card.
Yeah.
Whenever the
If
entire
he
deck...
messes up, the next guy's
Right,
card,
if
if
he
he
gets
messes
ouched.
up.
When the entire deck is gone, then you look at your tableau, you count the flowers, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus you get a bonus point, 5 bonus points, some amount of bonus points for having 1 of each color set, so you get more points for that, and then whoever has the most red gets another bonus point as well.
And then the
that
game
is
ends
out.
when the deck is out or you have 8 cards. In
8.
your,
That's right. Yep. You
in
do
your
build a
pile.
tableau of 8, so it does in there. All right. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna dry this puppy off one more time. Here we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
try it.
I actually did mean to drop these in. All right. So 1 and 6 going here.
Loading.
4 regular untreated token going here.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. We'll kind of leave these puppies here for you guys. One thing that I did test this
See
a
how
little bit
ruined they
yesterday
get.
to see what would happen, and almost instantaneously, this 4 will start taking on water. At least it did the other day. So when we come back, it wouldn't surprise me if this puppy has sunk to the bottom. But we'll keep it here. We may move it over to the close-up shot. I think we're ready to move back to the couch. What are you guys doing over there?
A game.
Yeah. So over here at the couch, we are actually going to walk you guys through some of the hottest games that are coming out here currently. So we've got 2 different games just to talk about really quick. The first is from Stonemaier Games. It's Viticulture World. It's his new cooperative expansion to the base game Viticulture. I believe you can play with the base game Viticulture or with the Tuscany or with the Essential Edition. This will work with all of them. And he's got 2 new things that are basically included when you pre-order, because pre-orders are live right now. And one of them is the first campaign is called Green Gully. And according to my knowledge, I think it was a little too hard originally, so he made it a little bit easier. And so this promotional pack is available for pre-order now. I think it's actually just included when you pre-order. And then the second item is just replacement cards. They're like they're kind of bonus cards, but they're replacing some of the South American campaign to be more user-friendly, more politically correct, I should say. And so that is actually a promotional pack that is included as well. These are completely included when you pre-order Viticulture World.
At StoneMaierGames.com. At
StoneMaierGames.com. And again, it's their new cooperative expansion
Now, you all did a playthrough of it, correct, on our channel?
We did do a playthrough of Viticulture World. Again, it's cooperative, so we did win. It was really close.
I heard it was close.
It was really close at the end.
What's this next game, Jonah?
The second game that we're going to talk about is one of our episode sponsors. That is IV Studios. The game, of course, is Moonrakers, and they have a Kickstarter campaign coming in July that has 4 brand new expansions and a big box. And so we are actually highlighting the 2 expansions that we've received so far. We have played and did a playthrough of Moonrakers Binding Ties already. And the new one, which we're actually going to be doing a playthrough on our channel very soon, is called Moonrakers Overload. According to my knowledge, you actually can combine 1 or 2 or 3 of the expansions. We have not played a combination of them yet. And like I said, there's going to be 4 total. We actually only have 2 here in-house. But we wanted to highlight Moonrakers, Binding Ties, Overload, the next 2 expansions that are coming, and that Kickstarter campaign that's starting in July, if you're interested in any of the 4 expansions, or of course, the big box.
And we'll be doing lots more playthroughs, like Jonah said, so look forward to those coming soon. I think Will wants to show off the...
I don't think my face is probably not even there. Look at this shot. So as you can see already, I got my 6-1 still floating at the top, waterproofing. Bottom 3. Can you see that in the camera? I don't know that you can.
Not really.
I'm gonna tip it until the water spills out. Can you tell it's down there?
Yeah, it's down there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, do the bottom. Do the bottom of the
It has
glass.
sunk in.
There it is.
And it's got little bubbles that are coming into it as well. So if you
BG
accidentally go to the bathroom and drop all your tokens in your cup while you leave, avoid destruction.
How long are you going to leave them? I think, the whole point of BG Shield is like, if that happens, like you take it out of the water.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That is probably part of the point.
It's just so it doesn't get ruined.
Correct.
Like
Party proof.
spilled
They
on.
specifically say it doesn't waterproof. It does.
Right, we're not supposed to be doing this,
But
we're showing you.
let's see
we
what
wanted
happens.
to see
That's
it.
what we're here to test.
Will's pushing it to the limit.
Okay.
That's how I roll.
All right, back to the table.
Already up? Welcome back. This is In the Palm of Your Hand by Timothy DeCroy
I think he
and
needs 4 people.
LeBoy. I don't know if I can say that name. Hatchet Board Games
Yes.
in the U.S. There's a French publisher who it's in collaboration with, and I'm not going to attempt their name.
Oh, yeah, neither am I. But this is coming out from Hatchet here in the United States. So Ryan's going to explain a little bit about this unique game.
So the way this works is normally you have teams of 2, and
We can do teams of 2.
each team has
Come on,
6
Jonah.
cards. And basically what it is you take turns being the
So I
grandfather.
gave each team 6?
Yes.
Okay.
You take turns being the grandfather and being the child.
6.
And this
Well,
deck of
18.
cards
Sure.
is 100 different memories that the grandfather has.
Okay.
It actually tells his life story.
And
And you can tell his life story from front to back. I don't know if it includes his death. I doubt that.
okay. So can we look at
But
these
up to that
cards?
point. Yeah, you can look at them. And basically,
Do I look
what
at them
you
or just
do-
one person on the team?
one person. Oh no, you both look at them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
These are our cards to mess up the other group.
Oh.
So what you do is you take turns. One person will be the grandfather In this case, I'm gonna have Sarah be the grandfather
I'll be the grandfather.
this
Okay.
first time.
Sounds good.
And it's on the box.
Look at
but-
that floating coin.
On the box. What are we looking at?
yeah, so just it lays it out on the box
Oh, we can
how
look
you
at
do
this,
it.
sure.
Basically,
You want to do a top down?
sure.
That's funny.
So, Sarah, what you will do as the grandfather is you're going to hold your hand out. I need to be able to access both the top and bottom of your hand.
Okay.
And you're going to close your eyes, and I, as the child, am going to draw a card and try to remind you of your memory. You don't get to see the card. I don't get to tell you what it is, but I try to mime out on your hand
Is it going to be based
whatever
on
it
one
is.
of my cards? Or,
No.
Or a new card?
A new card. So here we go. This is the card.
Close
I
your eyes, Sarah.
don't know if I want to try it.
Oh,
You can totally
I
do
have to
it.
come over and see what this is.
Okay. So I don't know.
I apologize. My first time playing. You're trying to do what again?
I'm trying to get her to guess this card.
Okay.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going. Oh, and we do two of them in a row. So I'm going to do like this.
Oh, cool. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, Sarah doesn't though.
And then I'm gonna do like this. And that's it. So you keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed,
Okay.
please. They get to guess a card to try to mess us up. I draw another card. This is the second memory. You have to guess them in order. This one.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love this. This is great.
I'm going to do.
And we're trying to mess you up in the second one, too?
Yeah, you're trying to mess me up on this one too. I'm going to do this.
What are y'all, like the evil cousins?
Yes,
Or?
yes.
And I'm going to do this. And then I set that down. You put another card down. And then we draw off the top additional cards just as red herrings.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, I like this.
It's got way harder.
So you always have 8. Now you can open your eyes.
Okay.
Guess which card I tried to remind you of first, and which card
I
I
like
tried to
this.
remind you of
It
second.
got way harder for Sarah. As soon as he pulled out 4 more cards, it was already hard.
So there's, what's the first card, Sarah?
The first card.
What's the first
Every
card?
time, everyone you guess in the correct order is a point for us, and every one of theirs that you guess instead is a point for them.
And the neutrals are nothing.
Okay.
Neutrals are
I think
nothing.
I know the second one for sure.
Okay, well, what's the first one?
First one.
How would you know for sure?
I know.
I know.
So many cards out here.
No, I think I am going to do this for the first one.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
I don't think I'm allowed to say anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I just said wow.
I am
what's the
going
second?
to
What's the
do
second one?
this for the second one.
Bam!
How did you do that?
So
Okay.
this was definitely a coin, which I didn't
Yeah.
know we had a coin because I didn't even look at these objects.
Yeah.
No. It was a square shape. It was 5 or 6 circle shapes and
Oh,
a
we were
square
watching.
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this was a circle and then
All right.
driving and
I
then
did this
the
with the
brush.
circle. So
Yep.
you're like.
Oh.
Okay, so you
That
guys
was
want to
actually
try?
Alright.
That was
Oh my
really good.
goodness.
All right,
All right,
so these
Jonah.
get
I don't know
wiped.
if I want
You
to
got
try
You
it.
can do
2
this, dude.
points.
You can do this, Jonah. Here's all the stuff.
And you play until
Okay.
everybody's been the grandfather once.
Well, we don't have time for that, but
Here's all my options.
Normally.
Oh, boy. So I draw a
So
random
you
one.
can't use your
Yeah.
fingers. You have to
Okay,
use the
don't look,
objects.
Kevin.
Yeah,
I,
don't look.
I think you have to use the objects. You can't like
not gonna
draw
be as
out
good
a
as
shape
Sarah.
or a word or anything. You have to mime it.
Okay.
oh yeah.
Good luck, Jonah.
Thanks.
I know what it is.
Thanks. I'm just as bad as at this game as drawing. I've never played it before. I'm letting you know right now.
This is like 3-dimensional.
Oh, I think
drawing.
I'd use that piece.
This?
Yeah.
Help him.
Oh, you know what? Perfect.
What just happened?
I'm not good on you.
Okay, let's look at our cards because these are the cards we gotta mess them up with. Oh, this has some of that in it.
So you saw how Sarah did a great job. Now you can see me how other people.
That one's
Well.
kind of one of the motions. I don't know. What do you think? This one? Or let's see.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm I'm not playing, but I'm gonna
we
definitely put my input.
I think we draw up every time, so we always
Cool.
have 6.
Okay. And then here's
It's the second card.
Pull that in the shot so we can see.
these are
This is the new card.
interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
I just wanted to thank Nishant for the donation because we connected on Phoenix, and I wanted to say that while I'm thinking about it, since nothing's happening right now on my hand. Unless something is happening on my hand.
No, still
And
thinking.
You don't feel that?
Uh-oh, what's happening?
So Kevin's hand is covering the cards.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, they're covering the old cards. We're the one. that
Get rid of the old cards. Okay, I felt that. Did you feel
All right.
it?
So,
All right,
Ooh.
Janice.
I mean, I don't think
Don't
it's
open your
this
eyes
one.
yet, but we're getting one of these.
All right.
I
We're getting one.
don't
Now,
know
granted,
that
they
it's
haven't
this
put
one.
out a bunch of extra cards
I know, right?
just to confuse us,
Okay.
but we're getting one of these.
I could see it.
Also,
being
I felt
this one.
mine were harder than
Yeah.
Ryan's.
I think so.
Okay.
All right. And technically, these should be shuffled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
So
are we ready for the
there's-
8? Can I open
no,
my
No,
eyes?
no, hold on.
That's
I feel like I've held.
that's 8. So
I feel like my eyes have been closed for like 10 minutes.
you can open your eyes.
Okay. Whoa.
And
What's
now-
happening?
We're shuffling all
You
the
need
Oh,
to
it's
shuffle.
just getting harder for you. Perfect.
Well, before all of the right answers
Sarah
were
got
lined
both
up.
of them.
I did.
Yeah.
And it was actually easier than I thought it was going to be once I saw the pictures.
Well, I feel like Ryan really did a good
He
job,
did, yeah.
but I also think they were easier than the ones Jonah did.
That first one.
All right.
There's also an expert mode.
All right. The,
Expert
Once you get the
mode.
head of
the first one, I'm leaning towards the baby because I felt like this like feathery things going on in my hand. This one actually has that too, but I'm gonna lean towards this one for the first one.
You got it!
Wow.
That's a point.
Thanks, Jonah. The second one felt rough and then smooth, and it's sort of like I'm leaning towards that one, but just checking these other ones. I gotta do that one for the second one.
How did you get that?
I can't believe he got those.
So you would keep
Wow! I
playing
felt a little
until
feathery.
It was so hard.
He's like, this looks like a baby. Here's a blanket.
Oh, blanket.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
Yes.
I
Okay.
did.
Tucked it in.
Okay.
That was like-
Yeah.
I just felt the feathery stuff going on. Okay. And the second one felt rough and like a little smooth, like 2 pictures.
It was 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So they're credit cards.
Woo, and then you're supposed to play this so everyone takes a turn.
Yeah, everybody gets a turn as the grandfather, and then there's these challenge cards. Like this one, you'd have to play just on the fingertips, or just on the back of the hand,
challenge.
or not on the fingerprints.
Isn't this hard
or,
enough?
You know, you have to use.
Wait, is
certain
this like a
objects or
variant,
something.
or is this part of the actual?
This is expert mode
Expert.
in the back of the book, but there's those as well.
All right, so that was In the Palm of Your Hand from Hatchet, and I believe they're showing this off at Origins Game Fair this next week. So definitely check that out. It was one of our games we're definitely interested in. So
Awesome.
In the Palm of Your Hand.
Head back to the couch.
All right.
Hello! I think at least Kevin's gonna join me. We're gonna really quickly talk about a few games that we've already done reviews or videos for and one that's coming up. So, Bureau of Investigation. This is based on the game mechanic of Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective.
Right.
So if you like that deduction story book type
Mysteries.
game mystery, but this is set in the Lovecraft Cthulhu universe. So kind of like a Mansions of Madness sort of mix with Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. Kevin already has a video out talking about this and how it compares to games like Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. We've played a few of the cases and have really enjoyed them so far.
Definitely. Some viewpoints that we've done recently are the Guild of Merchant Explorers from AEG. Definitely check that viewpoints video out because I feel like you've got a lot of different views
Right.
on from the
There's
different
like
team.
6 or 7 of us talking about our experiences.
But I really like this exploration type game. It's really simple how to play, but there's a lot of stuff going on, so I really enjoyed that.
I described it kind of like a flip and right, but instead of the right aspect, you're actually placing cubes and tokens down on your individual player boards. But it plays basically like a flip and right game. I really enjoy it.
And if you like the viewpoints sort of format, check out Gutenberg as well.
Yeah, and this one is already available. It just came out. This one
It's available as well.
is available from Space Cowboys Asmodee. This one's from AEG.
This one is from Rio Grande Games. This one we just played one game of, so we're gonna play a few more games of it. This is called Space Station Phoenix. This is a, what's a quick overview of this game?
Wow, yeah, because we haven't put a video out yet. We will be in the future once we play it a few more times. Basically,
It's action selection.
Right. You have these ship cards and you're going to select an action from them and they're going to do different actions. You have a space station that you're trying to build up,
That's
and
what it is.
as you build the space station pieces, which are all asymmetric, it gives you more powers or ways to score points. You can also use other players' ships. They just cost a little bit more, but if you use their ship, you've basically blocked it and now they can't use that action. So
Melissa really likes this game?
I really did enjoy
you?
it.
Oh, okay.
I did, actually.
Those chicks.
There are a ton of pieces though, so
This
it's
is
a little overwhelming
this-
when you first see
This
it.
is a medium plus Euro game. If you're trying to think of kind of game. This is not heavy like Terra Mystica or Terraforming Mars.
On Mars.
Or on Mars or things like that. I would put this on the medium plus level.
There's a lot at the beginning setup because there are so many asymmetric pieces, but once you grasp the rules and your turn, like what you do on a turn, it's very easy. It's just there are lots of choices.
And you just say asymmetric powers for the players?
Asymmetric.
Yeah.
You each start with an asymmetric space station,
Yeah.
and then the space station pieces are all out. But once you buy one, no one else can buy that, and they all do different things. So there's also a little bit of a race, like, oh, I really want to get that one, so I need to get the resources, but someone could purchase it before.
I think Will's back because he wants to talk about his BG shield.
I did. I was just going to scoop them out. We got the close-up cam ready to go. I was just going to see how we were doing.
How
We've got still waterproof hanging out at the top. Still, we did lose a little glue on there. Let's see what we got on.
It's been in there for like a half hour.
It has. Probably not recommended to drop it into your cup for a half hour. This is also this is a dexterity game.
Ken will
just
scoop out the
invented.
piece.
Why don't you wipe it off on your shirt?
Because that'll smear. Oh, yeah. So we've lost glue.
Whoa!
We can't see it.
Oh,
Can't
down,
see.
down.
Oh, here you go. We've
You've lost it. It's
Oh,
gone.
too far down.
This one is done.
They're right in front of
And
the
then it's also
glasses.
obviously like just soaked and ruined here too. So this guy held up a little better. He did lose some glue, but he's still cardboardy. Like he's not falling apart. So if you drop your stuff into your cup for a half hour, it's probably going to be ruined. But if it's only for a couple minutes, I think you got the waterproofing agent. Check that out on bgshield.com.
We have one more game.
Are we all playing?
Fuzzy Logic.
Fuzzy Logic. Let's go back to the table.
Ooh, so this is Fuzzy Logic from the Good Game Company.
think we can all fit in here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right.
Appropriately.
So in this game, there's 2 teams. A member from each team will be giving a clue. The card has one word for each team to guess. They do correspond or are similar or in the same type of item. So, for example, this card has one team would need to guess the word hurricane and one team would need to guess the word earthquake. So, whoever's giving the clue, one team will go first. They'll give a one-word clue.
We gotta get one more person in. We got to even team.
Yeah, but you guys
Wait, no, it is even.
Is it?
It is even.
Will can't count.
Will can't count today.
Correct.
Yes. We put out 6 chairs.
All right, what are the teams?
Let's.
boys.
That doesn't work.
We could do us 3 and you.
That
seems pretty good.
So are you and Ryan giving the first clue?
Yes, sure.
In this game.
Or should we do Liam and Lincoln? Let's
sure.
do that
Sure.
first.
This is the game where the best clues are the ones that aren't too good, because the first clue is going to be somewhat helpful, but because the cards are related, it makes that second clue a whole lot easier to guess. because you know, like I'm not exactly this one, but I
Okay.
get to that. You figured it out.
I'm X
Okay.
0.
Okay, you start.
Okay.
So,
We'll do
okay,
go for it.
Technically, the oldest person is supposed to go first.
Okay, fine.
No. Okay, okay. I don't want to
and to
get
make a
too
guess,
much
do
into
we-
it.
do we
any
split this, you
time,
guys?
no, at any time, you can guess. You'll grab whoever's guessing. You grab the cube and
make
you
your guess.
you make a guess. If you're wrong, the other team gets the
Gets
point.
it immediately.
Okay, I'll start. I'll go with evening.
Evening. Remember, you can't guess our word. You have to guess your word. What's your?
But we can
Okay.
guess over any
Right, on
clue.
any turn.
My clue is colorful.
Okay.
He will help.
Um.
Get specific.
Okay.
If we can do
evening,
it. If you think we can
colorful.
guess it.
Not this hard. I'm gonna go with
Oh, I got my next clue. It's good.
beautiful. Hello.
Evening beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Colorful.
arch.
Arch. Oh, I think it's so easy.
If you're wrong, we get the
Colorful
point.
and then arch.
Okay. Rainbow.
Yes.
Was the other one fireworks?
Mine was sunset.
Sunset. I knew yours was
I
sunset.
thought
You
it
said
was-
evening and beautiful.
I was hoping he would say something else because I thought sunset, sunrise, but I was like,
Oh.
No.
arch. Did he say arch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, arch is so
Woohoo!
good.
Good job, Sarah.
Good job.
All right.
Good job.
Team
1
gets
point
the
for you
Get a
guys.
point.
It's like 9
Who's
points.
going next?
You want us two to go next?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, what's CMI? X?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, do you always have to guess the same letter? Because I think they were X's last time.
Yeah. Oh, you
it
X's?
doesn't. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
It
really.
doesn't-
Oh,
You're
okay.
supposed to be the X
It's-
team and the O team, but
Okay.
but since I looked at X, it didn't really look at O.
Okay.
You got it. You guys got the point, so you go first.
Okay.
Okay. Child.
Just kidding now.
Okay.
Suspense.
Right. Adult.
Okay.
Be ready to guess it when she gives a clue.
Male.
Adult.
Well, you already said adult.
I know. That should have been enough to get it out.
Male adult?
What is it, Lincoln?
Adults. In there.
No, yours is child and
And
Male.
male.
Girl.
Oh, we got it. What do you think ours is?
I was gonna say father because you said adult and she said male.
It's
but,
man and boy. But we still get the point because you guessed it correctly. Woohoo! Thanks, Lincoln, for risking it.
I was like,
Ryan or smell?
Right.
All right.
Yeah, it helps
All right,
if you
which
if you
one?
think through ahead of time. Like, what
I'll
could the
do
category
the O.
be?
You'll
There
do
were-
the O.
I haven't looked at it
I'll
yet.
do the X.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Do it.
Can I pick a different card?
Yeah, do it.
I'll let you look at it and you can see why I chose a different card. I'm O, right?
Yes, I think we said
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh, do we need to do a giveaway?
Oh, yeah.
Find us some names in there.
I'm X.
For the
Yes.
donation.
Thank you, Nishat.
The donation.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm ready to guess this time.
Okay, me too.
We got
Oh,
first.
we
so you
go
gotta
first?
You have to go first.
The
Be generic so there's no
Okay,
good
one
on
word,
their
one
clue.
word.
There's been several right comments.
Good job,
India.
everybody at
Good
home.
job.
People are guessing better than y'all are.
the clue
It's hard
is
because if you get it wrong, you're
Is
done.
this the last
Game.
time that we'll do this?
Probably game.
Game.
Okay.
You need to pick two people.
This is a good one.
You pick two people.
My clue is
Nothing.
paycheck.
Paycheck.
Game. Paycheck.
Nintendo.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
so many.
I
Could be
have
so
no
many
idea.
things.
Get this.
Oh wait, maybe I do know.
Whose turn is
Moses'
it?
clue. It's like a beat Lincoln to the cue.
Is it Moses' clue?
It's my clue.
It seems like that would be a long word to fit on these cards. These are hard to think of when you don't want to give away the answer. We should have shown it to the audience at home. Oh, they're guessing probably.
Okay, so
Can't use
My-
the word in the game.
right.
In the-
And does my clue have to correspond to the other word at all.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
The goal is not to.
No other. The
Right,
only
keep
rule
it
is
as-
you can't
Keep it as-
have
say
the
the word of the
words.
Employee.
Employee, oh gosh.
Peekaboo.
What?
You said, what was the first word?
Game. Nintendo. Peekaboo.
Paycheck employee. Whew! Anybody at home? Do I need to look at my phone? I had ideas, but I don't think they're right.
They're all saying
Job.
that with paycheck and games there, it means that they're broke or they're gone. No money.
There's no limit on the number of clues we can get. If we give up, though, we both have to sacrifice a card.
Oh, dude.
Someone guess.
You guys guess.
Whose turn is
Yes.
it?
Oh, I
Yes.
think it's mine.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Give me more clues. I'll
Um,
guess. I'm ready.
So our clues are
It's going
paycheck, job,
employee. No, boss.
Fun.
Not job.
Fun.
Video games.
what was
It's like
Said
job.
Job. Yeah. I thought it was
An
like.
employee?
Oh, is it
Here it is.
play?
Yes.
Ah! Woo!
I was like, I gotta bring you
And
back
yours was
from
work?
Ours mine was
Nintendo.
work.
Work.
Ah.
I first thought it was like Monopoly and Life, like two different board games.
I was trying to
then
be like,
I was
it's
like,
not just a board
Nintendo.
game.
Whew.
It's, you
Then
know,
I
here's
thought
different
board
ways
game,
of.
video game, and I was like,
Yeah.
no. All right, cool stuff. So that's how fuzzy logic works. You're going to try to give generic clues that don't give away too much information to the other team, but obviously you want to pull it off. If the first team to score 9 cards wins the game, and that is how you play the game of fuzzy logic.
Winners, 2 winners.
Yeah, we got 2 books to give away. We've got Descent Zachareth. I think that's how you pronounce that. And Zombicide Invader Planet Havoc that we're going to be giving away. Board game themed novels that are pretty slick readings.
You gotta like choose.
Yeah, we're doing 2 names. We got 2 names.
Two
I think we're
names.
giving away 2 winners. Is Liam going to read those for us?
Sure.
You got that?
The winner of which one?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Okay, it doesn't matter which one. The winners of the book we have David M.
David M.
and Rakita.
Rakita, congratulations. Make sure you send your shipping address to Sarah at tantrumhouse.com, S-A-R-A.
R-A.
And we'll get these in the mail to you guys. Congratulations on winning those. Big thanks again to Nishant for the donations. That's awesome, fantastic. And then we do have 2 announcements that we want to tell you guys about. I'm gonna let Kevin slip in because I don't remember dates. One of them, I got a date on one. We are doing Tantrum Con Digital. We're calling something different this time. We're calling it, I think we're calling it Tantrum House House Party. We're going to be doing that in September, the first weekend, so September 1st through 3rd. We're going to be hanging out here playing a bunch of games. Hopefully all the games we play, at least the vast majority, will be ones that you guys can play with us. We're also working on some cool stuff like maybe a virtual escape room thing that we'll get you guys involved in. We'll be doing the Zoom so you can play live, and should be a lot of fun. If you were here for our Tantrum Con Digital 21 or 20, whatever, which one we did.
2020.
It'll be similar to those experiences. So make your plans, put it on your calendar now, plan to join us. It's going to be 3 full days-ish, afternoon to evening, of us playing bunches of games with you guys. Should be lots and lots of fun. The other date that we want to give you is...
We don't have a date yet.
Oh, we don't. That's why I didn't know it.
But Ryan and Katie have an announcement.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Well, we've already announced on the show, I believe,
On the
that we
Facebooks.
are expecting, but we just found out this past week is a girl.
It's a girl!
So 3 for 3.
Vote for your names now. Throw those
That's
names
right, we
go
need
ahead and-
names, and it has to
Yeah.
start with the letter H.
It does not have to. Just we have an F and a G.
Farron, Gwyn, H. Which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
It kind of does. Liam, Lincoln, Xander, we threw it off. It's all right.
Whoa.
What are you going to do? William changes everything.
Was
we're gonna
that the
announce-
second announcement?
was-
That
Okay,
was.
I was like,
I thought
yeah,
we were
I was
going to
surprised.
announce that we're going to be doing a Kickstarter and or Game Found also later, probably similar time to
Oh, right.
our game day.
Sometime in
our
September.
Open house.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that as well. I think that pretty much wraps up the episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks for commenting. Congratulations to our winners. Make sure you get your address. You're sent to Sarah at tantrumhouse.com. I think that might be it. We left Katie at the station to do the farewell.
Whoa.
She probably has no idea how to do it. So I'm going to run over there. But thanks for joining the show. You guys wait by for 10 minutes.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Had fun.
Yeah. We're gonna
Thanks for the
keep playing
donations,
Fuzzy
Nishant.
Logic.
It's good to see you.